Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, you stupid little bitches. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host, Geoffrey Osmus.
A lack of creativity recently in the intros, folks. I'm sorry about that. I thought you were going to try something new every week.
I had a good...
You're devolving into this little
bitches. I wrote down some notes for what I wanted to say, but I didn't come up with the intro yet.
Oh, you did do some notes this week, though.
Yeah, I got a couple things.
First work he's ever done.
We actually have a huge day on the pod. This might be the biggest news break in probably 40 episodes.
I think the people are going to be a little underwhelmed because I know what it is. I think it's a bigger deal to you than the
I don't know why you're downplaying it because it's a fucking monumental achievement for me and you.
Say it out loud.
Us.
Say it out loud.
Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, I got my first gay DM today. Beep, beep, beep.
In actuality, all DMs are gay. Why would you ever message a stranger? But
you have to slide in if you want to fuck.
Yeah, a gay guy. What did he say to Alex?
Said,
"This is Instagram or TikTok?"
This is IG. He said, "Hey, are you gay too?"
Wow.
Thanks, my man.
Wow.
I am not, but maybe one day.
Does he follow you?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
good.
And I'll say this: hot guy.
Hot guy. What's he? Athletic body.
Yes.
Kind of what you'd go for.
I want to. If I said his name, you'd be like, "Damn."
Yeah, don't say. I saw the name. It was a name I would have thought.
Kind of like a
hot guy name. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna shout him up, but thank you for. He saw something in you that you haven't quite seen in yourself, and soon you'll glimpse the truth.
Maybe I gotta look harder in the mirror.
A few more DMs, and you'll start looking inside. You're like, maybe I hope it finds you. I think if you become gay, you would be so happy. Huh. Women it hasn't really been it for you.
Women haven't stuck.
I don't even think you like women. You just like one type of woman who probably looks like your first grade teacher or something. I don't know.
Brunettes can also get the pipe.
I've never seen you not with a blonde woman. Legitimately never.
Matt saw me with a brunette a couple months ago.
Well, one time someone cited you with one, like the Loch Ness Monster. I think this girl
from a few weeks ago was like dirty. Maybe she was like got highlights or whatever.
It's never good when your diversity is a dirty blonde.
I'll say this, guys.
That's the height of your diversity.
When a hot guy wants to bang you, you do feel like a little pretty.
Yeah, I get schlubby gays. Yeah,
you get some. You get some GameStop gays.
I get like 50-year-old men who are like, "You want to be my boy?"
Ooh.
I've had a couple guys who always respond to the stories like, "I wonder how your boxers are feeling right now."
Because you don't
wish I was your guys told me, "Wish I was your underwear." Psych! I don't wear any, buddy. Your little perverted DM.
He doesn't. He just soils himself every day like a child.
Whatever.
You need a diaper.
Why?
I don't know.
It's called pants.
My bad.
Yeah, bad rip.
But yeah, thank you to that gay man. If he's 100% gay, that'd be great. If he's just bi, that's fine too.
Yeah, just like you.
No, but that's okay.
Yeah, you said 3% gay in the last episode.
Oh yeah, I might be 3%. I can probably have a little dick in me.
You smiled when you saw like Pierce Brosnan and James Bond or something.
I could take like a child's dick in me or something like a tiny one. You know what I'm saying?
I think that one will be clipped for later. Why? What do you mean? Why is that? That's pedophile.
No, that means I'm just a little gay.
No. Are you insinuating all pedophiles are gay? That's an old trope. I don't think we want to go down that road.
The smaller the dick, the less gay you are.
No.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
If it's a micropeen, if I did go gay,
baby penises are not micro penises; they are children. I want to make that clear. It is not a micro penis when it's on a child.
Okay.
They have not yet reached their potential.
Well, I think that's what I meant then. I meant micro penis.
Okay.
I think child's, that's just where my...
Yeah, it's interesting why it's something to just go deeper into, dive into why you thought that.
No, so micro penis,
No.
if I were to go gay, I'd go micro penis.
Okay, sure.
Because I'm not that gay.
Right. So you're saying women who like a smaller penis aren't that straight? They're more lesbians?
Probably.
It's the women I'm with. I guess I've hooked up with a lot of lesbians, folks.
Oh, yeah. Bobby Knight's maybe a little... She likes to swing a little.
She might be a little lesbian. Yeah, I don't know.
You guys should have a three-way. Spice it up.
One day, hopefully.
It's been 2 years. Once you get that two-bedroom...
I agree.
The sex room?
The sex room. Let me do I need a pillow room.
Oh, wow.
I need a pillow. We need a 3-bedroom where we sleep, the office, and a pillow room where I need a couple different consistencies for when you can't just have the same pillow over and over again.
I forget about how you rape a pillow.
Oh, it's not rape. They love it. Why were pillows made except to be humped and to sleep on?
Yeah,
those are their two purposes.
Well, people, sorry for coming in that hard on the pod.
You wanted it. You said it was big news. I can't believe that's your first one.
Yeah,
I'm shocked.
I'm telling you, dude. I don't give out the vibe like I like dick.
I get them fairly regularly.
You have the vibe.
I get probably like 2 or 3 a month, I'd say.
What's up?
I get probably 2 or 3 a month, probably.
Yeah, every guy thinks they've got a shot with you.
Yeah. Or just maybe you're not as hot as you think you are.
Ooh.
Maybe gay guys aren't attracted to what you're putting down.
Maybe you're hotter than me to gays.
Yeah, they're like, he's gay, but a real uggo. Yeah.
Wow.
You're not you're like a fake athlete.
Also,
they're in way better shape than you are.
Well, now, yeah.
I bet that guy who DM'd you could beat the shit out of you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it wouldn't go down too badly.
Honestly,
it'd be fun to watch.
Honestly, I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe it's like maybe it's the Balkan.
Aren't I a twink? Aren't I a twink?
Well,
Isn't that kind of what I am?
For me, it's like the Balkan thing. No one wants to fuck a Balkan, really.
Yeah, you're not like flamboyant or cool. You're the opposite of like gay flamboyance. You're very tightly wound. You're so tightly wound, you're almost on the other side. It's really bad.
That's actually something I wanted to touch on from like one of our pod listeners. One of the first pod questions I want to answer.
Okay.
What
who?
Well, fuck.
No, it doesn't matter. You're got it right. Sorry, folks. He was supposed to get the name right. We got to know who it is. Shout him out. Remember, you can only ask questions if you're part of the Patreon, which you can join in the link on the YouTube. Please join. We're nearing 160 patrons. It doesn't matter. He lost it. He lost it. Thank you.
How did I lose this one?
I have no idea. I'm not shocked, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, no, I lost it.
Okay. How do you lose it? Whatever. Just read the question.
It's what attributes... Oh, what is the worst attribute you inherited from your parents? This is from Not a Fan.
Okay. Well, okay. Interesting. What attribute did you... Like physical attribute or emotional or whatever?
Probably emotional.
Okay. What do you thought about this one?
Impatient. No patience at all.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that's from your parents? Why are you blaming your parents for that?
Both my parents are it's nonstop with them, but they're so annoying. Anywhere we gotta go,
really,
everything's a rush.
And you picked a comedy career, the career you need the most patience for. Like your parents to watch your career succeed, it takes so long. They're like, you could have been a cop.
Yes, I could have been a cop, a former ball player cop.
Do your parents have an accent? Are they could have been a cop? What do they talk?
No, they sound like me.
They don't have any accent at all.
No.
Damn, they totally assimilated and betrayed their culture. They gave it all up for Applebee's and Chili's.
No, if you got into an argument with my mom, you would not think she betrayed Serbia.
I don't want to get into an argument. I bet your mom could slice through my soul.
My mom does not. Like, she's an absolute fucking missile, dude. She's so hard to be around sometimes. No offense,
insult.
Dude, my mom is mean to, and that's the thing that that's definitely something I got from my mom, is like a quick temper that is hard. It took me about 25 years to be able to control.
You just had 2 stories last week about losing your temper on comics. Yeah.
No, but I'm way better at it.
Really?
If you saw me at a certain time,
you were fighting?
No, but I've only gotten into... I punched one friend in 8th grade. That was mean. Sorry.
Why?
During a basketball game.
Oh, okay. In sports, that's fine.
But also in basketball, you kind of have to at least be ready.
Be a little fighter.
You have to at least be ready to fight.
Sure. Cross
country. 20 almost fights, but they always seem to... basketball fights are always just kind of...
I've never really seen you lose your cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
It
would be good for the pod if you lost it a couple of times. What are the buttons I should press?
One time in college, man, I was around a group of friends, and I lost it on one person. So much so.
For what? Something banal and inane?
This was when I was doing sketch comedy with my friends, and we were arguing over literally a sketch of like how and that was supposed to make it in the show or not. I was fighting for this one guy's sketch, and then it got into like drama about the group.
Sure.
And I got, which was the way I reacted, which was natural for me my whole life, literally scared my friends.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah, because you're a 6'7" athlete around these nerdy theater kids.
Yeah, I was just like a big guy and I was just like, man, this is like a really bad look.
Wow.
And,
do people still talk about Alex's big blow up?
No.
I would love to interview some of the people involved with this.
No.
Are you close with any of them? Would they be willing to talk on the pod one day?
The people that I blew up on, I am honestly not close with anymore.
Dang, I would love to interview them.
It's something that you have to like, that kind of temper that was just very like, it's kind of like, if you disagree with me, so what are we going to do about it type attitude. It's just not healthy.
Yeah, I heard about the forehead tap you gave someone.
Relax.
I heard about that. I heard you gave a little tap on someone's forehead.
It's just, sometimes you just got to relax, and it's way better to just kind of be.
I have never seen you relax for a single second in your life.
Well, at least you are
the tensest man to ever live.
At least you can't go angry. Don't go angry. It's a bad look to be an adult and be like, what are we going to fight? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, fighting is embarrassing.
It's embarrassing.
Unless you're like 18.
And that's what I realized.
We can agree on that. Violence is generally embarrassing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I've controlled it. I'm better about it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm a good guy who's not gay. That's what we realized.
Okay. You can be a good guy and be gay as well, though.
Right, but I just wanted to clarify. I wanted to circle back from the beginning.
Okay. I want to change the subject. Oh, actually, okay. I have to say what my worst thing my parents gave me. I guess my parents gave me infinite intelligence and a deep emotional range. I think that's negative, right?
Deep?
I'm joking. That's like, okay. It was a little joke, folks. It's where you say your positive things but act like they're negative. Michael's. I think it's an Office bit, honestly.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That was really funny.
Yeah, it wasn't as funny as I thought it was going to be. You know, we all miss sometimes.
Yes.
I can't really think of anything my parents. I mean,
you're nothing like your parents?
I think I'm a little depressed. That's genetic. I got depression from them.
Is your mom or pops?
My dad and grandpa are very depressed.
You can tell your dad's depressed?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah. Yeah. I think when he looks at how much money I make, yeah. When he gets the credit card reports and stuff.
He's just sad.
The student loan company calls them. They don't have my number. They call them. So, yeah, he's pretty sad.
So there's like, come on,
He's
Jeff.
pretty sad about that. Yeah. The UW credit union.
Jeff, you're at the cellar 5 nights this week. What are you doing? Come on, toss us some money.
Yeah. That's $40 a spot, Dad. Yeah. Okay, it's not enough.
Sorry, Dad. The pod hasn't hit yet. Hey, subscribe to the Patreon.
Subscribe to the Patreon so my dad won't be sad. Pay for the Patreon so he takes the BB gun out of his mouth.
You really can't think of anything you got from your parents?
I say depression is a pretty negative attribute.
Is it depression?
Yeah, I would say that one, or religion, bad.
Yeah.
But I would say their religiosity is not a great thing.
Yeah. Your parents might have been like, man, we made him too religious. He started reading the Quran a bunch.
Yeah. They sent me in the Bhagavad Gita. They didn't think that was going to happen.
They're like, we just want Catholicism, Jeff.
My mom's kind of loopy. She's kind of crazy sometimes. She thinks she can talk to birds sometimes and stuff like that. Yeah. I think her imagination is a little too much. I think my imagination's a little too wild sometimes.
No, I don't think I think you're a little bit too, you think kind of linearly.
I talk linearly, but my mind is very going everywhere. It can't stop. It's not a good thing. I'm not bragging. It's a bad thing.
He's a tortured genius, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not good.
I guess he just can't contain all his fucked up
I'm not
thoughts.
saying it's good.
He just can't contain all this energy. Oh my God.
I wish to
it's
God.
so hard being this great.
I wish I was stupid like you. I legitimately wish I was stupid.
It's kind of a good life sometimes.
There's no benefit to being smart. There's no benefit to it.
But being anxious and not knowing why sucks.
You don't meet many anxious people people who are stupid.
It's a tough
Usually
tough
you're
life.
anxious because of like knowledge you have that makes you hate the world, but you just are like la 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 and scared at the same time.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
It's a tough life.
But yeah,
just being like, oh fuck.
You're finally admitting you have anxiety
I'm
problems.
always just like, oh man, I'm in a bad mood, dude. This stinks.
If only there were people and devices and medicines that could help you.
No, they're not good enough.
Never even attempted it.
I'll go to therapy if and when I really start to make money. I'm gonna see a good therapist.
You can get therapy for free on Medicare and stuff.
I actually do have health insurance.
Yeah, you have health insurance. You actually have healthcare. You could get therapy for $50 a week.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, he'll help the pod greatly.
You don't know that.
I know. I need to get back. I'm going to get back
I saw a
into
therapist
therapy
once,
soon.
maybe a year or two ago. Got a great tweet out of it.
He did go to therapy one time, tweeted, went viral, and then ghosted them, I believe.
Felt like I didn't.
Did you not respond to their messages?
No, I saw her again once. She was.
Wasn't it via phone though?
No.
You did in person.
She was so hot.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. Was she a blonde?
No, but like
okay,
drop dead gorgeous.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
You can date her in 12 years.
Really?
That's the rule. That's what my girlfriend Bobby Knight. It's 12 years. It's a random number. It makes no sense.
It was to the point where I was like, I was talking about like the pandemic, how much it sucks.
I'm so sad having this massive penis.
Yeah.
It sucks being such a good lover.
I literally I started asking about, because it was like, I was actually in a pretty good place. Like me and George like started dating. I was like, things are good. I actually got a girlfriend. And then like, I would try to ask, like, she'd be like, oh yeah, like me and my husband, actually, we got dinner. And I was like, how often do you guys fuck it?
You did not ask that the second.
One time I asked, I literally was like, I think I asked her about like
what's your
sex after dinner or something. I don't know how I got into it.
You asked it. So you went to Portillo's last night. Did you have sex afterwards? That's what you said.
I was trying so hard to be funny around her.
Oh, I get that.
So I would try to be like, oh yeah, we got dinner, too full to fuck or whatever. But it wasn't that. And I was like, and she's like, huh? And I was like, right? You know what I'm talking about.
That's an album title. Too full to fuck.
Too full to fuck. But man,
You're out of your league. You need an ugly older therapist. You need an old
Jewish
man.
bro.
You need an old like Elvis Weinstein, some guy like that. That's
Elvis Weinstein.
That's the name of a comic I knew. It just popped into my head, but that's not a Jewish name at all. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
so
you need a therapist.
But I need.
If we get to a certain point in the pod, I'll give you some of my Patreon money for therapy.
Okay.
I'll help you afford therapy.
We're gonna dip into the Tron.
I'll dip into the Tron for you. Once we stop hemorrhaging money, once we reach solvency with the Patreon, we're about halfway there.
Yeah.
I'll start chipping some money into your therapy
Hey
fund.
guys, if you want the pod to be a little better, if you want me to be in a better mental state,
Alex therapy. Go to the Patreon, please. We're almost getting to close to 200. We're getting about 15 a week. We'll probably get there in a month, probably.
Honestly, yeah. You guys are awesome.
Have you asked your friend what you're gonna wear when you hit 200?
No, not yet.
Remember, if he hits 200, he's wearing drag, and I think you have to go into a restaurant and order food.
Okay.
Me and you have to get dinner.
Okay.
Me and you have to get dinner somewhere at a fancy. Let's go to Peter Luger's.
Okay.
You go to Peter Luger's.
I gotta wear it in a dress.
You gotta whatever. It doesn't have to be a dress, just drag.
Yeah, my buddy Tommy will help me out.
Why is your buddy? How is he able? What does he know about fashion?
I think he is also a they. Sorry, Tommy.
Tommy's gonna help out.
I think
nice.
Tommy does
drag.
He dabbles in the drag.
Hell yeah, nice. Oh, I love that.
And I like his fits too. So
yeah, drag performers are incredibly fashionable.
Yeah, and he's
They're
hot.
incredibly talented. Yeah. Is he funny? Drag performers are very funny.
He's a musician. His band's pretty, like, honestly very good. Tours a lot.
Tours a lot. What's it called?
Tours.
You
say tours.
I don't care.
You sound like an idiot sometimes.
What the hell? It's just the Midwest thing. You add an extra O when there's an O.
Ruined.
Tours. What do you say?
Tours.
Whatever.
I
think I'm right. It also doesn't matter. You knew what I meant,
right.
didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought you said toys.
I thought you said Toys a lot. I thought that was the name of the band. I was like, another bad band name.
No.
What's the name of the band?
Homeschool music. Or no, just Homeschool.
Homeschool. That's a great band name.
Yeah.
That's a good band name. Good. Well, I got a thing I want to talk about. I got a slice of pizza, a little New York pizza before.
Great.
No, I think this is
big time.
What
a seg.
Oh, whatever. You talked about your fucking shit. I want to do my little dumb thing. It's not a great story, but it made me think. I finally got a slice of pizza. They like, you want ranch with that? I was like, oh, New York. Finally,
yeah, bitch.
They're finally figuring out. Then they give me this watery gruel, this like Hidden Valley sloshing around.
Brutal.
People don't know about good ranch on the East Coast.
Believe that.
I want ranch that's as thick as my aunt. I want ranch that's like, it's got like, it has no thigh gap. I want ranch that's like,
I want ranch that's going to clog me up.
yeah, I want ranch that has diabetes.
Seriously.
I want that.
Yeah,
well, ranch here, Hidden Valley, it's disgusting. People don't know good ranch.
You want ranch that you can't really pour onto the pizza because it's so thick.
It's like sludgy. It's viscous. It's like molasses.
Yeah, you want like jet fuel thick.
Is
ranch.
jet fuel thick?
Isn't it supposed to be?
Huh. I don't know enough about jet fuel. I just know it can't melt steel beams.
That's things you just say, fuel. Guys.
Yeah. Jet fuel sludgy? I don't know.
Apparently.
The more you know, the more you know.
But yeah, no, ranch on the East Coast is bullshit.
Yeah, it's fucked up. One of the worst things about the East Coast.
No offense, guys, but
Sorry.
you guys stink.
I do think ranch is great. Also, cheese curds, they gotta know. I had one thing I read a.
Oh, I want to say something after you too.
Okay, I read a book recently, Alex. You hear about this?
What is that?
Yeah, are you reading a book anymore?
No, I told Ish to give me another book. He hasn't given me a book yet.
You couldn't just find one on your own. I have tons of. Actually, this book I read a book about.
I got a guy that I got a sports.
Got a book guy?
I got a sports writer that I really like that I'm gonna.
There we go.
Wright Thompson. He writes like long form stuff for ESPN.
Oh, there we go. Does he have a book?
He had a book that came out recently.
About what?
It's called The Cost of These Dreams.
Okay. Oh wow.
Or something like The Price of These Dreams. Something like that. Yeah, it's about like athletes. And like and how they got.
Is that something that can make you cry hearing about other broken dreams of athletes?
100%.
Yeah.
But these guys succeeded, so it's gonna make me cry way more. I also cried over the weekend. I could talk about that.
Oh,
first cry and probably
a happy cry,
sad cry.
At the Shane Gillis show. No,
it was outside the pool with my boy Nick.
Oh God, at 4. What was it about?
Just go into your thing.
I read a book about the comedy scene in Minneapolis. It's a great book. They wrote about how comedy started in Minneapolis in the 80s. Minneapolis had one of the first scenes of any. It was like Chicago, LA, New York, but Minneapolis was like the first B city to have a comedy scene. It was a really great book about how Louis Anderson started.
Nick Swartzen was in there, right, for a bit?
Well, no, he didn't start till like 1998, but yeah. But it was like crazy how. And then the big part was talking about how the boom, like the late 80s, early 90s, there were like 12 comedy clubs in the Twin Cities, and then it just all went away in a year. And I think it's about what's going to happen now too with comedy. It was all because everyone was like mediocre. No one had 45 minutes, but they were touring, and the audiences were sick of having B- shows, and they stopped coming to comedy shows.
A lot of people are blowing up touring, and
they don't got the juice. A lot of touring comics who blew up in the last year or two stinky.
Sorry, guys.
We're not gonna and gals, mostly. Guys. Can't say
some of you really suck.
Some of it,
and you're
ruining it for us.
You're making us look bad.
You're making because I talk to people all the time. They go to these shows of these comics who suck, and they're like, I don't want to go to a show anymore. It ruins comedy. Yeah. People don't come back to shows. We're in a bubble. It's about to burst, folks.
You used to have to really go through a lot of different ringers.
You had to be a host for years, then you were a feature for years, then you headline. These people jump right to headlining. They don't have the juice.
They don't know how to.
They don't know how. They can be funny in 45-second clips, not 45-minute clips.
Sorry.
Yep. It's not good. It was very interesting reading about because it was like, oh, this sounds exactly like 2023. Yeah. Like the exact same thing. It's going to be interesting to see how it sorts out. Man, thank God the world might end before the bubble bursts.
Some people are going to have 120K followers and like just be a former comic.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot of people who they tour and everyone's like, this is bad.
They're going to be like, oh, yeah, 100K and just like, I'm going to do something, get into advertising.
Yeah. Like, that's another thing in this book. A lot of people were successful and then they just quit and sold insurance.
Sure.
And they were like, they were great, but they just didn't have the juice quite. They couldn't make it.
It's a hard life, guys.
Also, Louis Anderson seems like the coolest guy ever. I wish I would have met him.
Super funny. Some of his
funny.
late night sets were amazing.
Oh, yeah. He has his opening joke on his first late night set is, I'm here between meals or something. It's so funny.
Really funny.
Legendary guy. Yeah. Why'd you cry, Drago?
Oh, yeah. We should probably
Open
address
up.
it.
Open up.
I haven't cried like this in probably 6 months.
Okay. What do you mean like this?
But the problem was I was just drunk. It was
That's a half cry. That's a half cry.
This one was
How drunk were you?
4 a.m. I was crushing tall boys at the Gillis show.
So you were pretty drunk.
Yeah.
You were like close to blackout drunk.
No, not close to blackout.
You don't black out.
But we got really drunk. 4 a.m. hit. Me and my boy Nick, we start talking about the guy that didn't invite me to the wedding.
Oh no!
And it was just
that got you.
We start talking about it, and I literally just go, and I was like, yeah, man, like, and you know what? I don't even care that much. And I just started.
You started crying.
Yeah, I was even care, and I was just like, oh, I don't even care.
Yeah, I think that message you got earlier might have been correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, crying about not being invited to your college bro's wedding.
I guess I am a little gay.
A little bit more than 3%, I think, folks.
It got me 4 a.m.
That's funny.
But man, crying feels good sometimes.
Yeah, crying's great. I cried a lot the other day.
I'm not surprised that you're a weekly crier, right?
No, I'm not. I rarely cry.
Oh, really?
I don't cry that often. My grandpa died the other day. That's why I was crying.
Oh, yeah.
You piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Never reconciled with me till the end. Never did, Grandpa. Never said, good to go, grandson, on the career. So, sorry. Out of here.
Yeah. Did you want his approval a little bit?
No.
Yeah.
Duh.
I don't think my grandma even knew I did stand up.
Really?
Before she passed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my great. Somehow he found YouTube and watched all my clips.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. To be fair, going from watching Rodney Dangerfield to watching what I do would be jarring. It probably ended his life a year or two early.
I think my Bubba just thought I was playing basketball at 30 years old. just for some reason.
Is he in the CBA or whatever?
I don't know. She probably just thought I was just playing with friends.
Is he playing for the Rockford Flyers?
But yeah, good. Gotta cry. Listen, men.
It's good to cry. It actually is a great feeling.
You can cry.
Crying and laughter, both two sides of the same coin.
Guys cry.
Yeah.
That's the message from the pod.
Men who don't cry, man, like, I don't need to be near you.
Guys Cry would have been such a good podcast name.
Guys Cry. You're an idiot's way better, but yeah.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. I'm just throwing stuff out here.
I think we should spell it Y-O-U-R, an idiot.
Never.
Spell it wrong. I think that's kind of funny. I think that's funny.
It's so on the nose.
I think it's a couple of people have said that'd be pretty funny.
It's like a comedy club thing. It's like, it's like it makes us a little cheap. It's cheap.
No, this isn't a cheap. This is a deep dive into the human psyche.
Did you not hear what we've been talking about?
This isn't a cheap thrills podcast.
I've questioned my sexuality 3 times on this podcast alone. That's deep.
I've questioned it every episode.
Yeah,
so it's
that's
different.
deep.
And that's deep. I
We're deep. Guys Cry.
Guys Cry. Drago.
Here's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay, you go.
Another
into
thing.
It. Whatever. I'll say my
when was the last time you cried in front of a friend?
I never cry in front of people. Never. That's weak. That's you keep that to yourself.
Nick was a good guy to cry in front of.
That's great. I'm glad you have that. I cry on my own. I don't cry in front of people. I also don't really show joy or sadness. I don't show really emotion in front of people. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah. It's not good. You don't either. I have to look at, I've said this before, I have to get the damn thumbnails for the YouTube. You never smile. Can you just smile right now? Just do a little laugh. Away from the mic for the thing. Do a little laugh so I can catch a thumbnail. Take the mic away and do a little like, ha.
Oh, because I have to. I'm always too low.
Yeah, you're always too close to the mic. I can't get a good thumbnail for the thing.
Because you're too loud and I'm too soft.
Just back up and do a little laugh. Just a bunch.
I can't do it right now.
You can't fake laugh. Just think of your act. Ha. Dating's crazy.
Dating is. I can't.
Back it up. Back it up and laugh. Look over there and just do a little laugh for the camera. It'll help me so much with editing later. Just laugh. That's your laugh. Oh my God, he hit himself with the mic stand. There we go. That actually is perfect. That was perfect. We need to do this every episode. Otherwise, I'm scrolling frame by frame to find the one lone frame where you're smiling and not trying to eat the mic
Am
stand.
I really not smiling that much?
You never smile the whole time. Or if you do, you're right up against the mic so you can't see your face, so it's worthless.
Well, I got to be close to
You have to be, they're good mics. You have to be right up next to them.
You're just loud, dude.
I am incredibly loud.
How often do you eat on the train?
Not often, but you can eat on the train.
I think it should be illegal.
People poop on the train.
No, they don't.
I've seen people poop between the train cars.
Do you think that should be legal?
I think, if they're homeless, where else are they going to poop? I actually think that. We always get mad at homeless people for pooping outside.
Eat at your home.
I'm out and about during the day.
Don't eat on the train.
If I'm eating in the train station and the train comes 2 minutes early, what am I going to throw away the slice of pizza?
I think you should eat pizza. You should eat food at a table by yourself.
Yeah, see, that's Midwest, New York. This is like quick. We're on the move, man.
Yeah,
we got places to go.
How about this?
I got trains to catch.
You can't be eating lo mein on the train.
Okay.
No more General Tso's chicken.
Yeah, you can't have cutlery on the train.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I've seen people just straight up try to mow down like a salad right in front of me. And
that's wrong.
That is wrong.
That's wrong. You can't have a fork and knife, like mixing it up and opening packages and pouring them in. Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, your Panda Express on your lap is a bad look.
Pizza is close to the edge. I think pizza's as far as you get. I think a slice of pizza.
The grease can get on you. The grease can get on me.
That's what you're worried about on the train, is if some grease gets on you?
I'm worried about someone's chicken flipping onto my lap.
God forbid someone's grease gets on your teal shirt.
This is
whatever shirt that is. I don't know what color that, aqua or whatever.
Forest green?
Forest green, yeah. God forbid you get a little oil on that thing.
Yeah, that'd be tragic.
Yeah, you haven't ironed that thing ever.
No, I mean, I just pulled that out of the
yeah, I know. You look terrible.
Today.
Yeah, I don't look
You
great.
look like shit,
yeah, but
too.
I don't care if I get oil on this thing.
I don't care, but you don't want it on your jeans.
My black jeans, they already have poop and pee
you've
on them.
Shit,
I don't
your
care.
jeans to
Drop whatever they want on it. You can eat on the train. It's fine. As long as it's not a meal with fork and knife.
Everything that I have like a problem with that I think is gross, you think is fine.
We're different. That's why people love the podcast.
It's like infuriating, dude. It's fucked up.
You've never you don't think you can eat a candy bar on the train?
Candy bar's fine.
What about a bag of chips?
Yes.
Bag of chips is fine, even though they're gonna get powder everywhere. Crumbs go everywhere. Probably messier than pizza.
I'll say this. What's
the way I eat chips is abominable.
Cheetos are a no.
Okay, because of the dust?
Yeah.
But the other dust, just the color of the dust?
Fritos are good.
Fritos are
There
good.
should be a sign of what chips you can eat on the train.
What snack?
Right next to the map of like where the cars are going, it should just be like what chips you can.
Can you have Reese's Pieces? Can you pour some Reese's Pieces in your mouth? Pop them in.
There's no mess with Reese's.
No mess with Reese's.
With like peanut butter M&Ms.
What about like a hot dog? You have a hot dog? What about a Euro?
A hot dog's no because of condiments.
A Euro? You got it wrapped up, a burrito?
If there's no condiments on the hot dog, you can eat it on the train.
Who's getting if you get a hot dog without condiments, you should be shot. You should be sent to jail.
These are the train rules.
I think that's disgusting.
Unfortunately, this is how the train goes. These are the laws of the train.
A Chipotle burrito?
Incorrect.
Really?
Never. Not on my train. Not on this train.
Would you say something?
No.
I think you shouldn't be allowed to talk on the phone on the train. I think that's a rule.
It's so fucked up.
That's insane.
Here's something I also saw.
I would never
Getting
do that.
off the train, people on their phone on the steps, like walking, switching cars.
You gotta be eyes forward. We're moving.
Ladies and gentlemen of America, get off your phone. Stop. We have places to go. You're texting someone. Maybe someone you're trying to fuck, maybe someone you're tired of fucking, text them later.
This is rich coming from you. You've been on Hinge most of the podcast history.
Yeah, but I'm getting things done.
Yeah, they probably are too.
But we're also not moving.
Yeah, if you're walking, you can't be on your phone.
If you're walking and hinging, kill yourself.
That's wrong. That's wrong. This is the guillotine of the week.
Guillotine of the week.
You cannot walk and hinge.
You can't walk and hinge. You can't walk and text.
No, I agree with that.
Fucking such bullshit, dude. And some of these people, they're not walking fast anyway. They're not fast walkers.
Yeah, I'm such a fast walker. It pisses me off. Another guillotine of the week. Can't wear a band shirt if you can't name 3 songs by that band.
Ooh.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I remember there was a comic, I won't name who it was, in Chicago, wore a Rolling Stones shirt. I'm like, oh, Rolling Stones, they're like my favorite band. And he's like, yeah, I don't really know anything about them. I just like the tongue. Fuck you.
Sorry.
That's fucked up.
You're a bitch.
What is that? Why do you wear it then? You can't just like.
Do we like that comic?
They're okay. I actually don't mind them, but in this moment, I hated them. Yeah, they're a funny comic too.
You're dead to me.
It's just not okay. A lot of these, like, you see, like high schoolers wearing a Pink Floyd shirt. Do you really know Dark Side of the Moon? Have you really listened to it?
Lord knows I haven't. That hippie shit.
You haven't listened to Dark Side of the Moon?
No.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I haven't listened to it.
That's insane. I listened to your 1975 garbage. You have to listen to Dark Side of the Moon. Okay, come on. What are you doing? Am I crazy, Dave? You got to listen to Dark Side of the Moon, right? Yeah, I guess you got it. Well, you get high and listen. We'll get high, listen to Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Joe, we're in the middle of smoking. We're into a song. Jeff's like, oh yeah, right here. You listen to that? Look at that solo.
Oh, what? That's when I show emotion, is during music. I actually would. That's when I show emotion.
Man.
A good guitar solo, I get excited about that.
Yeah.
When David Gilmour gets ripping on Time, that's a great song.
Okay.
One of the best guitar solos of all time. Comfortably Numb, you've never heard that song?
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about?
I don't think so.
How do you like a band called like Yogurt Stick and you haven't heard Dark Side of the Moon? Just later, it's probably about a 40-minute album.
Let me see if I heard this song.
This is embarrassing. It takes a while to.
This is cool.
Yeah, they invented like ambient rock.
What's the band? The less I know, the better.
Tame Impala.
Tame Impala. It's a huge.
Yeah, Tame Impala is just the Pink Floyd, but with a little like electronic influence. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
You don't know that all the bands you listen to are just like mostly copies of bands from the 70s and 80s.
Some.
Yeah, like 1975 was just In Excess. They're just they're not just that, but that's half their influence for sure.
They're also there's Cure-esque there's a lot of like black influence too.
Where
like they have like an Earth Wind. I feel like they're more that guitar is more Earth Wind and Fiery than it is In Excess.
They're both. Well, you could argue In Excess was influenced by Earth Wind and Fire. Yeah, okay, it's funky guitar. It's funk guitar. It's very staccato. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
we're trailing. Sorry,
I like
guys.
talking about music. I think the people like it too. But you know what? Did you hear about this? Okay, there's this new show. You hear they're doing a Bachelor for the elderly.
Ew.
Bobby Knight told me about it. It's called The Golden Bachelor. It's like 65 plus.
No.
Isn't that disgusting?
That's gross.
Just die in peace. You don't need to find love at that point.
Well,
why are people dating at that age? You're going to find true. Just fuck.
I wonder how often. How often do you think old people fuck?
A lot. Like, you mean like who are dating and married or who are single?
Either or.
As much as they can.
Really?
That's what you do. That's what people do at the end of their life.
Does it really never leave, this urge?
No. It doesn't matter if you have liver failure. Your balls are churning out cum.
You're just
They're
always...
like, we're ready to go, Captain.
You're always trying to bone?
I think, unfortunately, it never really leaves. I think it peaks in your late 30s, early 40s. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, we haven't hit our sexual peaks, supposedly.
I got 10 more years of just... Oh, my God. Sometimes I wish I could just turn it off, dude.
Bobby Knight better watch out. If I haven't peaked, babe, I'm going to blow a hole through you soon.
Yeah. But no, wait, what are you talking about, dude? You said you have sex like, you only like having sex like once or twice a week or something. Maybe once a week.
Yeah, I know. It was a joke. Yeah.
You're not a sexual guy.
I think the idea of sex is amazing. The actual act leaves much to be desired. I think the idea of sex, it's like, oh, wow, we're really going to get to it. And then it happens. And, you know what? I come in 45 seconds yet again.
You're gonna have some kind of sexual awakening, dude, where it's really gonna.
I think I will one day. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'll do a pill or something. Maybe I'll get back into Molly. I might get back into Molly.
Something's gonna happen for you.
Ketamine could be big for me. Never done ketamine. I'd like to do it.
What does ketamine do?
I think it's like Molly, but way better.
Dave, why'd you school us?
You got anything on this?
It's a dissociative.
So it makes you feel like you're not you?
Yeah, so your like leg could break and you'd just be like looking at it and be like, nice.
Oh,
I've never done it.
You don't feel who you are. Do you like see yourself from above?
No, I don't think that.
You don't see that.
You don't leave your body.
Well, some drugs you do.
I think you do just kind of, you just dissociate from reality.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds actually something like I would really enjoy, actually.
Me too, dude.
Yeah.
Would love to not be me.
I would like
for
to
a
get
second.
back into heavy drugs. I think I left the scene for about 10 years. I like to get back to hallucinogens.
I can't be convinced.
Ketamine.
I don't think I'll ever do coke ever again.
Oh no, coke's lame. No, I'm not coke. No coke.
The way that some people are
I just seen coke addicts. I know that could be.
I mean,
me.
I'm not trying to make too much light of it, but like, yeah, people are like, it's just taking lives, man. You know, we're in an epidemic with cocaine.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's really taking.
Your eyes have just opened up to the opioid crisis.
It's just sad, man.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
it's ruined hundreds of counties in America. Yeah,
drugs are really fucking everything.
I love how this is where you finally figured this out. That's great.
Man, drugs really kind of.
It's been rampaging through America for about 15 years. You're like, hey, you hear about this fentanyl?
They've really fucking.
Pretty wild.
What are we gonna do, man?
I've thought about going on did I ever tell you about my idea to go on a tour of the top? I find the top 5 counties ravaged by opioids, and I go on a fentanyl frenzy tour.
You want to do that?
To raise money. It goes to charity or something like that.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't think there'd be much of many good venues in these counties, but I could find something.
We should do like a live stream for charity or something.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. That's a great idea. Well, I always wanted to do. They did this in Madison. The frats would kind of do this. They did something called Stop the Bop, where they would be in the quad and they'd be blasting bop all day until they raised a certain amount of money. Yeah. That'd be funny if we played the same song on guitar for hours over and over until we raised enough money.
We just did stand up for 2 hours.
Or we just keep doing stand up. That might be even worse.
We just keep taking turns trying to do stand up for 4 hours each. Yeah.
Or we do a 24-hour straight podcast. We just don't
stop.
We just don't stop and just keep going till
that would be kind of wild.
Certain amount of money, like a filibuster. You know what a filibuster?
I actually don't even know what a filibuster is.
The reference. I can't even do good references because they're lost on
What's a filibuster?
Okay, this is a great question. What is a filibuster? What even type of?
I know that it's a part of politics.
Okay, that's about politics. Okay, what does it mean?
Filibuster is it part of like the process of like getting a bill passed?
I guess. Yeah, I guess. But how so? It was famously used recently by Mitch McConnell and some of the Republicans.
A guy wants to pass a bill and the president goes, busted. No.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's basically that. I don't exactly know the exact.
Filibust her.
Oh God, here we go. Filibuster. I hardly know her.
A filibuster. I hardly know her. Yeah, I'd filibust one of the gals on Congress. What's her name?
I don't know which one you're thinking of. AOC.
Is she in Congress?
Lauren Boebert.
No, who's the gal that taught? She taught at
Marjorie
Notre Dame.
Taylor Greene.
She taught at Notre Dame. Was that it?
Taught at Notre Dame. White gal.
Oh yeah.
Huh? Could you look this one up?
Maybe. What's like the top 8 one? What's one? There's only 8. There's only 8 of them.
8.
6
what are you talking about?
Supreme Court.
What you want to? One of the. I don't think there's
one girl in the Supreme. There's one girl in the Supreme Court who can get it every day and twice on Sunday.
I think they're all quite old. Yeah.
Incorrect.
I think they're all 50 plus at least.
Is it Marjorie?
Marjorie Taylor Greene. Do you think Marjorie Taylor Greene is on the Supreme Court?
I don't know. I don't care, dude. She's hot.
Marjorie Taylor
You're
Greene.
not talking about Sonia Sotomayor, right?
She's cannot.
Like old as hell.
I have to look at all the Supreme Court justices now. I have no idea who you could be. Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
No,
Amy Coney.
Yeah, Amy.
No
what's her name?
Way.
Amy Coney Barrett. Is that who you?
That cannot
She's
be
also-
who you're talking about.
Amy Coney.
One of the. Oh my God, she's so ugly.
My
She's
man.
evil. She looks like a witch.
My man. That's
She looks like a possessed woman in The Exorcist.
That's the picture that you have to have for this situation.
Okay, okay, well,
Let her get dolled up and go to sushi with you.
You think?
Clarence Thomas.
Yeah,
I'm an Amy Coney head, dude.
Amy Coney Barrett. I'm gonna type in younger.
Also, sneaky bombs too.
No way.
You got to look at it, dude. Just look.
Okay, her younger, kind of attractive. Her now, no. She's like a stiff, unfeeling, unlovable wench. Oh God, she looks horrible.
You're just being kind of like just trying to be on the right side of history politically right now, and I understand.
I think I see
you want
her,
you want this to like reflect your political da da da. It's like, hey man, hot is hot.
Okay, here she is, the hottest Supreme Court justice. Sure.
Yeah.
The pickings are slim. She wins that battle.
Maybe
No
not
one
twice
wanted to
on
win.
Sunday. But
This
once on
picture of
Sunday.
her in college, possibly, or maybe graduating from high school, she is attractive right there. That's attractive, but that was 25 years ago. Yeah.
Sorry, man.
You think she's hotter than AOC?
No.
Okay. Or like,
But AOC is not in the Supreme Court.
no, thank God. Okay, this is good. That's good. Actually, how many Supreme Court justices can you name?
Her.
Her. Her. Who's her?
Amy Coney Barrett.
Yes.
The cone.
Don't stall. Who are the other ones?
How many more do I need?
Are there 8? There's 8 or 9. There's 9. I think there's 9. There's 9. Yeah, because it has to be odd for a majority.
Literally getting a headache right now thinking about this.
Come on, there's one guy who's been in the news. There's a couple guys. I don't actually know all 9.
13.
Fauci.
13.
There's 13?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. I did not know that.
I thought it was the Elite Eight.
Maybe.
No, I think it's 9. I think it's because it's always like 5-4 when they decide. You got to know 4 of them. There's 4 that are big.
I know. If you said them, I'd be like, I know that guy.
There's like an older, like kind of larger black guy. He's a huge douchebag.
No.
Think of the one that was in the news scandal when he was trying to get sworn in.
Yeah, the guy was in college.
It was the guy. The college. I know is
probably raped someone in college.
I know. I know. Like the face.
Okay.
I know the face of the guy.
His last
Bill.
starts with a cut. Brett. It's Brett.
Brett Callahan. Isn't it like Calla?
You are close. You actually
Callaway, Calla, Gala, Brett.
Oh
no,
Brent
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh. Yes, there we go. Brent Callahan. He's got 2. I think I could only name him. Isn't that like a football coach
Callahan.
or something? I don't think that's like
Who's Callahan? Yeah.
I don't know who you're talking
guy
about.
you went to college.
Isn't that like
Yeah.
didn't that guy like coach the Redskins at some
Sounds like
point?
a Notre Dame, a building someone's named after a Notre Dame. There's one more.
There's a Kavanaugh building, Kavanaugh
Yeah, Brett
Hall.
Kavanaugh. Yeah. You should.
I think that is a building.
You got to know the guy from the early '90s. They said that it was a huge. I guess you don't know this. It was a huge controversy. He like harassed this woman in his office relentlessly. He's put his pubes on her Pepsi can.
No.
You didn't hear about it? It's kind of hilarious.
The Supreme Court's just not really something that I keep in touch with.
And isn't that interesting? The most
Why?
important they're the most important political body, I would say. They're probably the most powerful. Actually.
Jeff, I don't vote.
I know. And you know what? I actually have come around. I think you're right. I'm no longer voting either.
Whoa.
I've made a decision. Voting is a waste of time. You were somehow right on that. I think
And
you
you
should
know
have
what?
done it once, but
It
is
all
a waste
comes
of
back
time.
around, folks.
No, but the
I'm
Supreme
dumb. I don't know anything.
Supreme Court does matter. You don't know Clarence Thomas? He's been in the news. He's been in the news a lot. Okay. Jackson, I can't remember her
Here's
name.
the Thomases I know. Isaiah Thomas from the 90s. Isaiah Thomas from the 2010s. Frank the Tank Thomas on the Chicago White Sox. Thomas Edison.
Geoffrey Thomas Osmus.
Huh?
That's my middle name.
Your name is Thomas?
Middle name, GTA.
GTA.
My dad's name's Thomas.
The worst
You met
Thomas
him.
I know.
My dad?
No, you.
Oh, wow. Those are fighting words.
I know some good Tommy Schneeman.
Tommy
Brennan.
Brennan. Don't dead name him. Come on.
Sorry, Tommy.
Okay, sorry.
Let's do another question.
You really just gave up on the Supreme Court. I love. Well, I didn't tell you what a filibuster is. I need to tell you just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
A filibuster. Yeah, you really want to learn. Okay, I don't exactly know the exact definition, but basically, listen, learn, Drago. They can't pass a bill until like everyone's spoken. So if you want to, you can just get up and just talk forever until like people lose interest in passing a bill, basically. So like some senators will like talk for 17 straight hours without moving. They just keep talking, and so then the bill never gets to vote because they just keep talking. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating. I don't know why it exists. It's stupid, but
so that is that part of the gamesmanship?
Yeah, they can just I know Mitch McConnell did. I'm sure Democrats have done it too, but they just talk.
You
for
literally
hours.
talk for 17
They're talking
hours?
about nothing. They just like start reading like recipes. They start reading ingredients on the side of a bottle. They can't stop talking. If they stop talking, it's over. They have to keep talking.
Somebody just go up and like you'll just like read the Bible.
Yeah, they just like read from a book for like hours and hours until people are like, "Fuck, I guess we don't want to give people health insurance." Yeah.
It's that bad?
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah,
it makes no sense.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's a pointless system. Yeah.
Why would you vote at the end of the day?
It's almost like the founding fathers weren't as smart as we think they were. They're kind of idiots. I think that's so funny when people are like, the founding fathers are so smart. It's like they could not connect to the Wi-Fi. They could never figure out DoorDash.
Speaking of, I haven't.
Speaking of Drago,
we have a question from a listener,
interesting.
and I didn't Google this.
You did not Google. Oh, is it the one I think it is? Okay, I hope it is. What is the question? Which one?
What is electricity?
Okay, I was going to ask you that. Good. What is electricity, Alex? I honestly don't know if I fully know.
I did not Google it. Here, the only thing I know, first thought, contained lightning.
Okay. Yeah. Lighting is electricity, so yeah.
Am I that off?
I don't know. I honestly don't know much about science. Honestly.
Like, where do we get electricity from?
It's just in everything. I think electricity is the power that's in electrons that pushes them.
Batteries have them.
Batteries have electricity, yes. I think it's some electrons moving through a conduit. That's my guess. I don't know. What's the definition of electricity, Dave?
That's a good stab at it. All right, so it's energy resulting from the existence of charged particles such as electrons or protons. There's static electricity, such as the accumulation of a charge, or dynamic electricity, such as a current.
Okay, so it's electrons or I didn't know protons had charge too, moving through a current. Okay, I don't know what creates it. I just
can't visualize it.
Well, yeah, it's invisible. Yeah, I guess lightning isn't invisible, but mostly is invisible.
How much electricity is in lightning?
There's electricity in you right now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, a lot of I know. Not when you're on stage, but
I knew that.
Yeah. Right here, this table, electricity, Drago.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yeah, I bet there is a little bit. Yeah,
just a little.
There's electrons in the wood. That's what electricity is. Yeah.
Oh, is that what is it when you get shocked sometimes? Like the static?
That's static electricity. It means like there's a lot of electricity like stored in there, and then it needs somewhere to go, and you're the conduit for what it latches onto.
Okay.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay.
The more we know.
I still don't
understand what it comes from.
If you ask me again, what is electricity? I would say exactly what I just said.
You couldn't even say the thing he just said not a minute ago?
Electrons, protons moving around, contain lightning.
Charged particles.
Yeah. Cool. That's cool. We do got to wrap this one up.
We got to go to the Patreon. What are we going to talk about in the Patreon, Alex? I have a question from Thor Jorgensen from the Patreon that I think is going to stump you.
Let's do it.
I'm not going to do it now, but I also want to talk about.
I'm going to talk about the bear. I have a bear. I got to rant on the bear a little bit.
Oh, the show The Bear. Okay, I haven't watched it. I want to talk about something someone said to me recently that really pissed me off about Harry Potter also. Also, the Sex and the City reboot.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
I have some thoughts on it that I think could be a good bit. So this has been episode 80. I've lost count. 85, I think. We're episode 85. 14 episodes, N-word free. No thanks to Trey Stewart. It was his right to say it, but we're still angry about it.
Fucking
Only
Trey.
86 more until the big party in Little Rock, Arkansas. If you had tickets to go in October, sorry it got postponed. It wasn't our fault. We didn't say it. You got anything coming up, Alex? Anything to promote?
Not until besides Boston, on the road with you.
On the road with me, late. What's the next month? Late August.
Bananas.
We're in Hasbrook Heights or Rutherford, New Jersey. I don't know. I've never really been there.
We're about to get active.
We're going to Bananas. We're also going to Philadelphia, September 25th.
28th.
Helium. It's 20. Oh, okay. September 20th, Helium Comedy Club. And I'm in San Diego and Madison. Buy tickets, whitecomedian.com.
Oh, yeah.
And for the love of God, listen to my special, or I'll buy a gun. Okay.
And you don't want that.
We don't want that, folks. Okay. Thank you for listening. Good night and good luck. Bye.